So I decided to come out in the garden and look and see how things are going. And I watered yesterday, and I just wanted to check to make sure everything was going good. But the blueberry looks good. It's getting so much bigger. Parsley's going to seed, which is kind of good because all my parsley's going to seed, it looks like. Like that parsley, and then even that little baby parsley, all going to seed. So always good to have more seeds. But I came out to look at my garden because yesterday I threw a bunch of snails. And there's a snail right there, and right there. And then something was eating that strawberry, which was a snail. It's eating it even more, but I left it there because I'm not eating that stuff anyway. But look at all that. The mint looks bigger and better, growing. But surprisingly, yeah, this mint right here looks bigger and better. But this balm right here, surprisingly, it's stifling the apple mint that went crazy when it was over there, where I had to pull it up because I was scared it was going to kill the strawberries. And the strawberries, they seem to be coming back stronger. Well, maybe not. Some of them are coming back stronger. Some of them are just coming back. But this apple mint over here, it's growing, but it's not taking over. Because I was thinking it might take over. And then that calla lily, that was a learning lesson. Don't buy those again. Just buy the bulbs. It's cheaper. Because I got 9 bulbs for $18, and that plant costs like $7.99 or something. And then the other one, you don't even see it, and that one costs $10.99, and it's gone. But the apple mint's doing better over there. And that beet, I could pick it. I actually might pick that beet. I'm not sure. We're going to give it a little more chance to see how the beet greens do. That's a good beet. And then over there, that's like a golden beet, I think. Some kind of yellow beet. And yeah, this mint over here is doing good. And then that mint I ripped out a couple weeks ago, it seems like it's coming back stronger. And then there's this mint, the apple mint. And this mint right here, it's just pretty much staying in its place. But it looks like it, yeah, staying in its place. Oh, that's a new stem. And this mint over at the top, that's doing really good, but it's trying to throw out runners. And then yesterday, after I watered, I decided to plant some stuff. Like right here, I planted, I think a daffodil, but then I saw you can get seeds, so then I bought daffodil seeds. Yeah, but there was a flower in that mint, and there was a strawberry in that mint, but now I can't even see the strawberry in that mint, even when I remove the tray. And there I can still see strawberries because it's pretty much everything in there. But I tried to plant some flowers in here, in there, in there, and in there. Oh, and I planted flowers in here too. Let's see how this is looking. Okay, I guess this did help. Where that beet, it's getting stronger in leaves. The kale, not so much, but the beet definitely. Then there's that beet right there. Let's see about this. Oh, the cilantro's still alive, so that's something. So, would I say these are a good investment? I don't know. I think so, because I think otherwise it probably could have been eaten. But there's a beet with something. Oh, and then there's something, it's really tiny. One thing I would definitely say, it's not a one-hand thing. But that beet looks good. And these strawberries, I'm glad I did not go back and buy more because I'm looking at them, and I think that's powdery mildew. I'm glad I didn't go back and buy more because they're not looking the best. Oh, look at that big ass snail. That's why I'm always careful where I touch on the green stalks. But that one looks good. But look at this tomato, and it's grown so much since I watered it yesterday. Right there, we'll have a clump of tomatoes. Surprisingly as big as this is, I would think there would be more clumps on here, but no. And then we still have this one right here, which is still growing. Then we got mint and some flowers. and then some mint balm on the side. And over here we have bean, and then some, I don't know what I thought these were amaryllis, but I'm not sure. Because we watered yesterday and a lot of stuff went down, and then that went down, which took out some plants, it looks like. And I'm not sure what that is right there. We'll have to wait and see. That's kale, and I see some cilantro in here. I definitely see cilantro. A lot of this is cilantro, it looks like. Cilantro, kale, and other things that are still forming. We have plants down there. And then look at those strawberries. We have strawberries right there, strawberries right there. And considering how many strawberries you saw me plant last year and the year before, shocking about the strawberries. But I found out not all strawberries here can overwinter. Look at those snails. Yeah, so I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then there was the one over here, so 7. And then there was one on the kale and I threw it. So I'd say at least 7 snails that I've seen that are alive. But now to over here, look at all this. Let's zoom in. Look at all that cilantro. Cilantro. And I see a beet, possibly. And then I see a tomato right there. Then we have lettuce. Oh, before we had 2 lettuces, and it looks like one died. I don't know, I have a hard time keeping the lettuce when it's not in the green stalk alive. Even when it's in the green stalk, I have a hard time keeping it alive. Oh wait, there's another lettuce right there. So 1, 2 lettuces. I guess there might have been 3 before, but we'll see what comes, because I just sprinkle and see. But I realized I should probably sprinkle more herbs to try and get more herbs like the cilantro, because nothing's really come over to try and eat the cilantro. Yeah. But and this seems to be doing better, but something bit that. But then I sprinkled some stuff on there for the snails yesterday. But something might have come in here and eaten stuff, or it might have just died. But still a good yield or whatever for what's still in here. And this one, I planted flowers in here too to see if something would grow. Because the kale is doing good, but I think the kale is about to go to seed. Just look at that kale. Because I picked a lot of the kale off yesterday, like right there. I picked a lot of the bottom leaves off because they were eaten and turning brown. And then this kale is still small, but it's growing and stuff keeps eating it, and it's struggling. Then we have the mint and the flowers, and we'll see how that goes with it. But I'm going to plant more stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it today, but I'm definitely going to plant more stuff. And I'm definitely going to plant in the pink one, and in the green one, and in the purple one, because I haven't been planting so much in there. I've been trying to plant out this green one. I've put stuff in there. Because yesterday I planted a lot of flowers. And I planted in there, and I planted some in there, but mainly like flowers and stuff recently. But we're going to see how that goes. But I don't know if my dahlias will come up, because like one of my dahlias looked alive, the rest of them were pretty dry. So we'll see how that goes. And then I bought some dahlia seeds to plant, and look at how big this beet is. Look at that beet. Like I could pick it, but I'm not. And look at those calla lilies right there. And where are the other calla lilies? Kind of spinning this around. Yeah, because this mint in here went crazy. Because this, I think, was a strawberry, and it took out the strawberries. Because I used to have a few Sequoia strawberries in here, and I don't really have that many strawberries up in here. But look, this is where I cut out that mint, and look at it and how thick it's come back. And then this is a shoot from the thing lower. It's all the same mint, but interesting, the mint on the top, that one didn't spread as much. And then here's some more roots, because there are thick roots in there. And then from the mint over there, it's throwing out runners. All these runners from there, from those runners from up there, runners from over there. And look, it's going down there, wrapping around. And look at those dead snails. But those are the calla lilies. They're getting bigger and better. If everything blooms, and like all the flowers and stuff that I planted, and if these pots work out and everything grows, this will be a big, beautiful filling garden. And I won't have to buy any cilantro, because I'm going to buy jars, some other jars in case, to dry like the cilantro out. And then I'm going to make more of an effort to dry out the parsley. And then I'm going to freeze kale and beet greens. Look at that snail. Yeah, because look at this tomato from this view. I put it in a cage. Because I'm going to fill this pot out more, even though there's stuff in it. I'm going to put more in it. And I want to try and grow chives and dry those too. Because I've had chives before, but I haven't had chives in like a long time. I think that's before I even start recording my garden, when I had chives. But those chives I didn't start, I bought. But then I found out chives last for years, and it was like, oh, I didn't know that. Because some stuff I have that's perennial, like seeds, I didn't know they were perennial. Yeah. Like, look at these strawberries, they're coming back, and they're looking good. Because I almost pulled some of this stuff out, but then some stuff came back, surprisingly. So I see it as I invested all that money in them, but the ones that came back, they produce. And if I would have bought a strawberry plant instead of a root, I would have spent like $6 to $10 on that strawberry plant. And these roots, I spent money on, but I spent a lot less than if I would have bought that many plants. And I still have some that are alive. Like, look at that calla lily. And look at that mint right there, apple mint. And the strawberries. I think these strawberries are the same as those strawberries. Wait, no, because those are a little darker and smaller, and those are a different size. I don't know, because these look different from those, and those, and those, and those. So, I don't know what to get. But buy stuff and try it out and see how it goes. Yeah, because I think I have maybe 2 or 3 over there, and then I still have a few over here, and then I still have a few in here. And this one, there were mainly sequoias in here, and those were some of the more expensive. They were like $6.99 per plant, and most of those died. And these, a lot of these are from strawberry roots, I know. A few, I think I only have maybe, I think that might be a sequoia. And then over here are definitely sequoias, and then a windy on top. And these, I don't know. And these I bought because I've never seen those before. They had a pink flower. But I'm still looking for sales, because a lot of sales I missed. So and this is the time when stuff's on sale. Like, I'm about to go look at some stuff on sale. And I was going to buy a bunch of stuff at the grocery store, but then I'm like, no, I can wait. Oh, something ate that leaf. But I can wait. And grow it instead, and spending a lot of money on stuff. Because I'd rather grow my tomatoes, because I was looking at Costco, and like the cherry tomatoes, they're like $7 something. Then I thought they'd be cheaper in the store, but not really. Oh, something ate that too. Yeah, but I'm going to try and spread more mint, certain types of mint, because that one and that one, they don't seem to spread as much. But those over there, they spread a lot more in that apple mint. And I'm going to try and make a tea later, maybe. I don't know if I'm going to use this, but I have ginger, I'm going to use lemon, and maybe something from the garden. But if you like, watch and subscribe. And this is just my garden tour. And who knows how my garden will look in a few weeks, because I did plant a lot of flowers. I'm still watering and still slowly planting. And hopefully these beds fill out. And depending on, oh, something ate that right there. Yeah. Something ate those because I thought something was eating them. And it's like, yeah, something's eating in there. But not there yet. So if these get more established, even if this one still grows out and gets established, it will still fill up and be a full bed. Same thing with this. But this one, I'm not going to put a tomato in. I'm going to add a tomato to this bed, and I might add more than one. I don't know how many tomatoes, depends on how it looks. And I'm going to add tomatoes in there. I'm going to try and get some herbs to grow in there too. I'm going to add a tomato in there, a few tomatoes, and tomatoes in here, I think. And then I'm also going to have tomatoes on the green stalks. And I'm still working on cleaning, so it's a work in progress. So if you like, watch and subscribe. I will see you later. Bye.